Hello guys, ensure that in all you do have data. Make sure you have data and ensure you have data, and I'll keep saying it over and over again. Welcome back to my channel. My name remains Tola. I'm sorry I've been away for a while now and I'm back again. I'm sorry. I'm back again. I promise to be consistent this time to feed you more with every information that you want to hear. And I've come to share a day in my life where I was stranded in UK, and that was just about 2 days ago. I just woke up one very morning and my battery was low, of which relatively in the UK we normally have lights constantly, so I'm not worried about battery low. I think I had about 13% on my phone, and it didn't occur to me to charge because I felt like that's still a lot of battery, and I wasn't planning to go anywhere that day. And just sleep and wake up, and I found out that the light has stripped off. I subscribed to a pay as you go on my electricity, and I was really surprised it went off because per month I have an amount I normally pay to that prepaid meter, and surprisingly it's finished before time, I would say. So it came as a surprise to me that day. But the problem there was I don't have data on that very day on my phone, and actually it's supposed to renew. It's on auto renew. It's supposed to renew on that day or the following day, something like that. But I wasn't worried because I was indoor and there was Wi-Fi indoor, but because the lights went off, automatically the Wi-Fi went off, so it was shut down. And since I don't have data, I couldn't log in to top up my electricity, which I normally do online. I couldn't do that. I have food that I wanted to prepare that morning and I couldn't. Although I have gas, but when you have gas and you don't have electricity, it's useless. So you can't access any of them. So I couldn't cook. There was no way for me to subscribe on my electricity, and I didn't have data. I'm supposed to subscribe data, that's supposed to be the next plan. But fortunately, my mobile ATM card, which I normally use for my monthly run, is the Revolut bank account. I have about just £2 in the account. So on my main account, I couldn't lay hold of the ATM. So I was stranded plus. You need to see me that day. I was really, really confused. I didn't know what to do. And I was able to gather some coins in the house. It's been long I used cash, so I ransacked the whole house and I was able to get like £5 coins. And I was thinking I could, pay it to the post office and maybe they could do something like crediting to my account and then taking back the money. I went to a post office close by and nothing. I couldn't succeed in that because I was thinking if I could have at least £5 in my account and in my running account, I could probably call, at least top up. The top up number can go even if you don't have airtime. The top up number can go for the SIM card company, and I could communicate to them that I want to subscribe. At least it's more or less like you are using the USSD. If you can't subscribe on the app, you can subscribe via call. But I couldn't. There was no way. No data. My battery was running low and I could not call because if I don't have data on my phone, I literally can't call because the airtime goes automatically. I don't know about other SIM card, but my SIM card, once I subscribe, I get 100 minutes free of charge. So once I don't have data, the 100 minutes is gone. So I couldn't call because I was thinking if I could reach out to a friend to at least send me some amount of money for me to subscribe. I couldn't call. The text message I sent did not send. It was frustrating. Like, I was like, what can I do? I can't call anybody. I can't text any message. I can't use data. I can't access my bank to subscribe data or to top up my electricity. I can't cook. Everywhere was dark. Nothing. So I thank God for a church member that live not too far from me, about 5 minutes walk. They're supposed to be at work, but I think I was lucky that day. At least one of the family member was off duty that day, so I went to their house and I was like, thank God. So immediately I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi there and top up immediately on my electricity. I was able to add money from my main account to my new bank account. I was able to subscribe and do everything I needed to do and charge my phone. So, and funny enough, before I got to their house, my phone went off. So there was nothing I could really do that day. I was able to charge my phone a little bit at their place before coming home. So that was my saving grace that day. If not, it would have been very bad and terrible. So let me know if you've actually have this experience, if you're able to relate, because it may look like I'm careless about it, but honestly, I feel like it can happen to anyone because it has never happened to me, and this was just really surprising. So the reason why I'm sharing this video is just for us to learn one or two things. So I want to say the lessons I personally learned from this, of which I feel you can pick it up, is in all you do, make sure you have data. That's number one. In all you do on your running accounts, we have the salary account, we have the one we normally use for the monthly running. Ensure that you don't have anything less than £10. It can save you a lot. Ensure that your battery is always charged. Although it's very sad in my mind that there's always light. So when my battery is low, I'm not worried. Even down to 2%, I'm not worried. But I think now, once it's 20%, I should be worried because any emergency can come up at any time. Imagine I needed to go to work that day, and imagine I needed to get through on the train or the bus. I won't be able to book because literally most things you book it online, and maybe I have to start running up and down. So I really do not know what I would have done that day. And I was sharing with the neighbor I went to their place. I was sharing with her and she shared with me her experience too. I think it was just 1 or 2 weeks when she came into the UK. She was like, that's how finished, and she was lost. Most time as immigrants, new being in the UK, we use the map, the Google map, as that's what we use to get our directions back home. Most time we don't know where we stay, especially when you're far away from town. Use your map to find your way back home. You use the map to get the next bus that is going. You use the map to get the next train. So she said she was really stranded that day because she does not have that. There was no way she could know the next bus, the time for the next bus, or which platform is the bus going to be. She doesn't even know the road to the bus station. She normally uses a map for her movement, but because of there was no data, she could not do anything that day. She said she was just lucky to get a work colleague that saw her and was like, what are you looking for? And that was how they were able to find her way. She found her way back home. So honestly, data is really important, especially in this part of the world. I mean, you literally do everything online. Most things online, like I would say 90%. So I don't know what you can do with that data, to be honest. Because if you want to book your train, most times it's data online. Do most things. So I hope you've learned lessons here today, and let me know in the comment section if you've gone through this before, and let me know if mine is worse or yours is worse. Let's come and compare. Let's make the comment section very interactive. Let me know your experiences, and thank you so much. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for staying glued with me up to this time, and I hope you've learned something. See you guys on my next video. Bye. Take care.